Shani, grandmother, getting the blame. Shani's daddy, Mr. Cook, them a label him in the community as a deadbeat father. Yes. In this live stream, we're going to listen to some of the family members, them bicker over the situation with people. Because some people in the general public, they're actually blaming the grandmother, saying that the grandmother should have never sent the little 10-year-old Shani to the shop by herself. But I'm going to explain to you guys in this live stream, right, how Shani actually got to the shop, right? And I'm gonna play a video. It's maybe about 13 minutes, right? And we're gonna listen to two of the family members actually speaking about what actually occurred, right? Nothing that you have seen on the news so far. Yes, this happened over there on TikTok on a live stream. His name is Mr. Reedy. A tragic story, my people, saw a victim, Shani Cook, losing her life, my people, is taking a turn. It's taking a turn because members of the public is actually blaming the grandmother. Some family members are coming out and they're swinging and they're defending the grandmother's actions. My people, they must say a regular thing in the community. Yes, kids are sent to the store. A regular thing is nothing out of the norm, which Yabas completely agree with. And I said that even last night. Yes, say ever since I was 10 years old, me and my cousin them, I travel on a tech bus. Yes, we are tech bus all over Kingston, but we were taking bus in packs. Yes, never one of us is always two or more. Yes, yes, my people. So it is reported that the grandmother, right, is on her mother's side. Yes, sent Shani to the shop in a taxi, my people. She never sent Shani walk to the shop by herself. No, she's 10 years old. So the public is blaming the granny. Now Yard Boss is going to explain what we are about to listen directly from the family members, right? The grandmother hire a taxi man and put the baby girl in the taxi and send her to the shop. The people, the taxi driver reportedly ran out of gas and left the baby girl at the shop to wait for him. The people, when the taxi driver returned, Shani was already gone. So to me, following this case from the earlier stages, it seems like Shani received two directions, two different instructions, my people. One to wait on the taxi driver when him drop her off until I wait for me do not move until me come back. Me just go full up gas in my vehicle. Yes? And another one that is unconfirmed, right? The other one that has been floating around, right, where the people they must say, from the shopkeeper say, hurry up and go home. Me never really hear nothing directly from the shopkeeper herself, is just hearsay going around. Yes, but the person that we're about to listen to, she actually confirmed, she spoke directly to the grandmother, right? And the grandmother told that person that the little girl was not sent to the shop on her own to walk to the shop. No, she sent her in a taxi, my people. Yes. So those are the conflicting stories that are being alleged. Now, the question is this, right? Was the perpetrator close to the shop, in the shop vicinity, that convinced her to actually come out of the shop? If the shopkeeper never indeed sent her home and she was there actually waiting on the taxi driver, that is a conversation, right? Hopefully, one of our bloggers can actually go down there and speak directly to the shop owner to find out how the hell this young lady, this little girl, ended up on that lonely road on our way back home, people. Yes, thank you guys so much for joining another live stream, people. I go by the name Yard Boss. If this is your first time seeing me on your screen, my people, please subscribe to the channel. And please like the stream and share it so more and more people can get the inside baseball and what is going on in this case. The people, let us not point fingers in this case at the grandmother, my people. Yes, because it is a tragic, tragic state. And what we're about to learn also in this live stream, yes, is that the father, right? No, the perpetrator, right? A whole heap of time he make off a woman in the community, my people. He not just serve time in a prison for rape, Them say a whole heap of time he make off a people in the community, even him own family members, them. He make off a before. Yes, my people, even him own family members, them, he make after before. So the grandmother is being blamed, and the father, on the other hand, you're about to hear, because he's the one who is making all of the public speeches, right? He's the one making all of the public speeches. But you're about to hear from this lady right here, who is the grandmother on the mother side. Somebody is going to say that him not take care of the pitney. When me hear that, me say to myself, because me see the mother, me so come to the video, my people, just to talk to you for a second, because me know say uno love the lavish sometimes, right? When me look on that case, yeah, this man is said to be about 78, right? And me look on the mother is a browning. She not really talk much, right? She's a little bit more reserved, and he's the one out there talking. So he's a businessman in the district, right? And how the hell would he be involved with a young browning like that? She must see money upon him. Money, she see upon him. And when we hear the cousin or the person who is related to the mother say, him a deadbeat, him not take care of the pitney. When me look on the little girl, me not see like she shot or nothing. She's going to school. She's getting good grades in school. She's getting trophies. She has finished first, second, and third in her class. She seems to be a happy, jovial child, based on the account of all of the residents in the neighborhood. So is this a case, right? Them a label him as deadbeat pooper because him stop mind the mama and I take care of him own a little pitney because she are 10 years old, And after the 10-year-old, but him breed something else, right? Boy, this man here, him is a shooter. Him breed something else. Yes, while the 10-year-old was in the belly, a 9-year-old come. Yes, as soon as the 10-year-old is getting delivered, him a fire shot in something else to bring the 9-year-old into the world, my people. About 7 or 10 pitney, this man same get. So I take that talk about deadbeat father with a grain of salt. Me not see this little girl here look like she's lacking for nothing. No, me not think so. Yes? All right, my people. Let me bring this to the stage, my people. Thank you guys so much for joining another one. Please like the stream, my people. Let us get into it. So this guy that you see on your screen, his name is Reedy, right? And one of the family members is actually in the box over there on TikTok. And we're going to listen to this family member right now, my people. Here we go.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine.
You live in the
I'm
area?
not fine, but
Me understand. No, man, me understand. You live in the area still?
no, I never lived in that area, but they're my family. I talk to them all the time.
So, so he had raped a little boy before?
Raped.
That's what I heard. And he also tried to rape one of my older cousins, but she was 16 and she fought him off.
The people, you see when you're bastard, I want to know if you listen. Yes. A long time you do this, just not on social media. A long time this a brain here, very, very skeptical, investigative brain. From a look on that the boy, they may say, no boy pitney, no girl pitney is safe around a predator like that. Any hole him want push him sinting in the people because him can't get no woman and him want go a back road, the people. He attempted or he raped a little boy before the people. That is why me tell you say, don't just guard on the girl children in the neighborhood. Guard the males them too. The people, yes.
So he didn't actually get to rape her. And they said that they call the police all the time and the police don't show up because it's way up in the country. So the police don't show up. I heard that he went to jail last year and he came out. And after he came out, he tried 4 times, 4 attempted rape.
Uno no see something wrong with that the boy there. Uno no see something wrong with that the boy there upstairs. 4 times. He raped a little boy. And he attempted 4 times. 4 times him own a family members them, he make off family people. Hold on. And them escape from him. Yes. A long time him a galang so. And a long time him father a defend him. The people. Why the hell them the people that allow him to come back in the community? Pay close attention, the people. Be vigilant. Be vigilant and lobby your government to release the sex offender list so you know the rapists them in the neighborhood so you can run them out or make them not go blasted, build a community for them. I make the whole of them go grape off them one another. Mighty God of Daniel.
After. So I know my older cousin was in it. I'm not going to call her name, but she was one of the attempted one. And then this little baby girl now is the one that really take it. And I see people in the comments saying the grandmother is wicked. My cousin is not wicked. The grandmother is my cousin. She's my auntie daughter. And her daughter is the daughter of the deceased. So it's 3 cousins right there. First cousin, second cousin, third cousin. So the third cousin is what dead.
But the grandmother was told not to send the child by the father. Said she told her
father
not to send the child alone to shop.
Yeah, the father cannot have any words in this because the father don't mind the child, so he need to shut up because some stuff when I talk, he need to shut up. So anyway.
See the bacchanal start, yeah. Jaja. This story is very, very tragic. But you know how yard boss got to work already. Yes? I have to bring everything. And tonight I'm coming on with another live stream at around 8 o'clock. So look out for that one day. You see, I tell the people them in John Public, not necessarily what they want to hear, but what they need to hear. Yes? And what you need to hear is going to keep you out of prison, my people. It's hard, but it's going to keep you out of prison. And I'm going to show you why later on tonight at 8 o'clock. Why that officer that push out that demand may face charges. And he may lose his job. My people, let me tell you this. And let me tell you, I am 100% on board. Agree fully what happened to that boy. They send him go meet him, Jamaica. But just listen to me for a second. The rule of law. Yes, if the rule of law is followed, and somebody is caught on video chopping him up, and the chop and the stab where the man get, send him go a dove cut and send him go a madden. In the eyes of the law, Andrew Ones and him friend them, when they're making a parliament, in the eyes of the law, that is also considered murder. It is not considered a jungle justice. Jungle justice is not in the Constitution of Jamaica saying jungle justice is legal. May I tell you, we want to need to hear, not we want to want to hear. If yard boss was there, What would yard boss do? Would I joke him up too? Yes. Would I joke him up too, and if them catch me, we go call a liar. Because what he did was barbaric. Would I joke him up and chop him up too? We're not lying. Because the emotions would be there. But that is one consequence that yard boss would definitely face with him liar. And say, I defend. The little girl, are more than likely. Would I get away? But stay tuned tonight, my people, because there are other developing issues, stories that is coming along in this case right here, my people. So right now, this lady I say, the man for shut up his mouth. The father said that she not supposed to send the baby girl to the shop by herself. But the grandmother never sent her by herself. She sent her in a taxi man where she know my people, and even that is risky too, you know. Because some of the taxi man them kind of iffy to send a 10-year-old in the company of a taxi man who is technically a stranger. That one is also iffy. I don't know if the grandmother believed that this is back in the 60s or back in the 70s. Yes, when my kids were like that age, no, so them not out of my sight at all. No way off. Say. When them get big, them think them know everything. Them think them know this and then think them know that. But them big, so them can go make them own decision by people. Let us continue with this recording here.
Why him never take the child in and raise the child? So a lot of time people talk things and they don't know exactly what's going on, so they just run with it. And I don't like when people saying in the comment that the grandmother was evil. Merle is not evil. Merle is a woman of God. That woman would never see nobody here read. She's everything she talk about is God. She's a sweet person. So that's how my cousin not evil, who not evil, no know nothing.
Well, man.
You understand?
But here what we are saying now. Because I'm different, you know. So if your cousin is a woman of God, God never tell her sure what that would have happened.
God
he really is a mix-up man, you know. He's a mix-up man, you know. God not gonna show you everything, my boss. Him not gonna show you everything. The single thing is this, right? Sometimes people pay attention too much to comments over there on TikTok. TikTok is a wild west, right? I love it over TikTok because this is what TikTok does. It brings people who are guilty of crime, who have something on them conscience, to come out and try defend. And as them come out and them talk, you're going to get inconsistent statements. So that is the reason why I love TikTok so much. And I encourage some of my crazy friends them who are platform holders over there in a TikTok to lick them for 6. Yes, just make sure say we don't protect on the assets if we don't have any assets, but lick them for 6 over there, of course. Yes. But I say to the innocent ones, them, right? Don't pay too much attention to the TikTok comments. I just saw TikTok work, yes? And she's paying attention to the comments and she's getting upset.
Oh, yeah, show everything will go happen. Then if God for show everything will go happen, what kind of life would I live to rotted? If we know say all right, when we go down the road, one dog will go bite we. Oh, we know what kind of foolishness that you ask me.
But what I am saying, hold on, man.
She dream it. Listen, she dream before. Last week she called mommy and said, Auntie, I have a dream. Say mama and papa, which is our grandfather. With my dreams and mama and papa, them a dig a hole, auntie. And the dream not sit right with me. So you already know once you dream certain things, you have to pray about it and stuff, you know?
So if she dream it, why she not take the necessary precaution then? She was told not to send the child to shop by herself. Why she never say, all right, you know what? I am taking all the necessary precaution. Now send Shani go shop by herself. So if Shani go shop, me I go with her. Why should if she dream it? That's what I'm saying.
But all you're gonna know that it's coming in your house. When you dream things walk straight.
All right,
so you're gonna know if your place is a go land.
All right, so this is what we need to fully understand. This is not the first time the grandmother has sent her go a shop The grandmother side of the mother side of family raised this little baby girl right here. The father Ghana and him a plant for him seed in a other household. Him not have this little girl in a for him yard. Nothing is wrong with him coming out and speaking. Of course, him feel it. I feel him seed. But really and truly, and the grandmother and the mother have custody of the 10-year-old. And this is not the first time they must send her go shop by herself. But people, it should be where even a 5-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 7-year-old in the countryside, yes, everybody in the community should be looking out for the kids. They should be able to run around the place, run, go a shop freely and come back with no worries of anybody harming them. Those were the days, even in Kingston, maybe because I'm a Kingstonian, but me used to love a Goa country. Yes, that should be the case, my people. Was the grandmother a little bit naive? Probably. But what we're about to hear, right? The grandmother never just sent her go a shop just so. The grandmother put her in a taxi, my people, and I'm not sure if the father know that. I am not sure. But after this person here come off of the live, another family member is going to come on and give us the full story. Yes, just stay tuned.
So I think you said since the man come out of jail, him have 4 attempted rape.
That's what I heard on the news when people give their interview. I'm not from Trelawny.
That simply means them watch this man. That simply means that everybody in this community should have been on their P's and Q's. Remember, you just said one of your 16-year-old cousin was one of them who he tried to rape too. So that simply means that nobody is safe with this monster. So henceforth, this child should never be allowed to go to the shop by herself.
Them should have chopped him up when him do the attempted rape them. That is when them should have chopped up him ass and send him go and never land. Yes. He attempted 4 times. And he's a known criminal. And he raped a little boy before. That is when them should have chopped him up and send him go and never land and don't record it. Police them would even bat an eye. Yes. We just come pick up him body and send him go a madden. Yes, the people. That is what should have happened to him long time ago.
Well, we understand what you're trying to say.
No, I'm not trying to say.
But at the end of the day, look at it. She go to school by herself. I'm pretty sure all kids go to school by themselves. They go shop is normal thing in Jamaica.
Are you trying to justify your aunt?
I am.
Are you anti your defense?
And that is the naivety. Sorry for butting in, right? But you hear what she just said a while ago? Little children do this all the time. Them go to school by themselves. Them go to shop by themselves. That is the norm in those areas, right? But I say to you guys, everybody with children, young teenagers, I want them to enjoy their childhood, but send them in packs. Don't send them by themselves. If you know I send them go shop, make sure they are walking with friends, my people. Based on my experience, all these little girls and little boys who go missing and end up in a ditch is one alone. One off. One person traveling to the shop. One person going to the river. One person going to their grandmother. One never appear, my people, because it is far more difficult to control 2 of them. When we ever see at that age, I'm not sure our makeup, but right? But when people are fighting for their lives, especially 2 of them, you want to see the amount of strength with them would have. Yes? So, them now go target 2. They will target just 1. Yes, my people, let us continue.
Yes, I am. Because I don't want anybody blame her and do the victim blaming. Because it happened already.
Hurry up and go on round, which Froggy already.
All right, so really cut her off because she was trying to defend her family member, and I think she went overboard. And at the end, she said, "It don't happen already. Why would not blame her?" But really and truly, the people them have all right to say whatever them want to say because the little girl gone. Yes, and the people of John Public them feel it, and it's not saying that they're casting blame. They just want to make sure that we learn from this mistake and don't make it happen again to another precious child like Shani. All right, so now we're going to transition and we're going to hear from another family member, and she's going to give us more insight, right, on the sending of the shop, the taxi, and all of that. Okay, so listen up now.
Her and do the victim blaming. Because it happened already.
Hurry up and go on round, which Froggy already passed. And glimpse her in the shop, so him go around, they go wait on the hillside in the bush. So when she come around, and not far from the house, I right bottom side the house, but Teja, she not really, she's soft. So even if she got scream, nobody now go hear her.
So when you hear Teja, right, that is what they call Shani. Okay, her nickname is Teja. Yeah, so as you hear this this family member, and she's very, very remorseful, crying. All right, so Teja is her nickname.
You related to her?
Yes, my cousin daughter. So him run down out of the bush now because you can see where him sit down and wait. And him use the stick, he look like, and him lick her in her head and then walk down through the path and carry her way over into the bush and do him a do so. That was like 3:30 in the evening. Them send her go shop, which her grandmother never knows, so the man now go bring her back around because two of them always go to the shop, but the little boy him drop off of the bicycle and scratch off the whole of him back and him.
Here we go. The grandmother was a responsible grandmother. The grandmother loved the baby girl. Yes, me tell you no. Normally, if you're overprotective, you're going to send these children in pairs. She want her freedom, right? But she knows say there are dangers out there. Even she at 10 years old, she know that. And the grandmother know that too. So the grandmother normally send them in pairs. The little boy will normally go to the shop with the 10-year-old. Me not tell them say I know the first time she go to shop. I know the first time my grandmother send her go to shop. The little boy fell off her bike, mash up the whole of him back prior to the day when this boy took advantage of Shani. Yes, the little boy injured now. So what the grandmother did, she wants something at the shop. She sent baby girl in a taxi, and she's expected her to come back in a the damn taxi. The taxi man run out of gas. Baby girl got some instructions from the shopkeeper. Not saying that the shopkeeper is at fault, the people. That is where the mistake went. There are reports that stated that the shopkeeper told Shani to hurry up and go home. That instruction for her to hurry up and go home cost her life, because the taxi man returned to the shop to pick her up to bring her go back her yard, but she'd already gone. The boy capture her on her way back home. Him never know say she gone on a shop. The boy we kill her never knows that she gone in no shop because a taxi bring her go to the shop. Him a run around in the bushes and see her come home from the shop and him snatch her up, the people. Now the story is getting clearer and clearer, my people.
But so him could walk, so that's why the driver bring her. Which the man, him should at least like wait till somebody a come or follow her go round that corner and make she run go on up because I'm not far from where the horse they him kill her. So when them see she not come cause she not hitch her road, if you send her a shop, it two of them a go shop and come back. So when the bigger cousin reach her now and the grandmother say, you know, see, Teja, him say no. So him said, no, she said, but him would have reached back, go on back out of the shop, go see if you see her. So when him go out there, the shopkeeper say, she left long time. So him go back around and tell her, them go back out a Tri-Square, them no see her out there, them go back around. So the little one will drop off of the bicycle, she wear film slippers. So when my uncle come from bush now, and him wife say to him, say, them no know where Teja they him get up and walk go down at the bottom. When he look, he see 1 foot of the little boy slippers. So
I think that is possible. I think that is she's related to the father. I think that's what she's referring to, her uncle, right? So he went out and looking for his daughter, and he found the slippers. Because remember, she borrowed one of her cousin them slippers. Yes, let us continue.
Them go down through there, so them look, but it start dark up by now. So him say when he turn back, he say he might wonder where that the light they come from. So he must say look like somebody over there, some man. So everybody I wonder why he might talk now, because them not see no light. So him say when him walk go up to the top, and when him look over the part, they say Teja with her mouth, her eye open, and she hold up on the grass. The whole her neck cut.
It's rough. She was holding on the grass, hanging on for dear life. It was said that a farmer was the one who saw her and found her. But was it her dad who found her? I believe so. What a state. What a monster. What a monster. What a monster. It's hard to hear. Very hard to hear, my people. I know I understand fully why they sent him home to meet his maker. Jungle justice well deserved in this case. Let us continue. She's gathering herself.
And it just hard because of from where I go school. That boy stays so. From where I go school. If alright, him have this style, him lift up your clothes, or him try to feel you up, and if you try to fight back, him ball like it, and if when your principal call him father, in defend him. He end up rape one of our other little cousin. In got juvie. In come.
I think that is the boy. I think that is the boy that he raped. Yes? A cousin. Him own a family member.
Back when he come back from juvie, he rape one little girl from a nearby community.
Juvenile, sorry for interrupting me, people. So this a boy do it from him a teenager. From him a teenager, I do that. And him papa defend him. What a monster that the boy they bring in the world. And them let him out on the street. Boy, the system fail, Shani, you know. The system fail, Shani. Because this a boy been gripping off people from him in a teenager. Why them never lock him up in some institution and put him on some serious medicine at the time? No, sir.
Him go prison, spend 5 years. When he spent 5 years, his father carry him back. In the community, then keep on ask if somebody do something in a community, why him come back there? So them report him, try to jail where a girl, she fight him off, then go back, then report the people. Him a going to people who see him, them a report him. Nobody not come until therefore you still need to do that today.
All right, so I just want to shout out to the creator, right? Reedy Media House Inc. over there on TikTok. And I want to also shout out to my moderator, the best moderator in the world. Rise Up, Big Up Yourself. She was the one who recorded these conversations over there on TikTok, my people. Yes. And do me a beg now. My telephone number is on the landing page on YouTube. Send me any clippings in regards to this case, right? So we have eyes all over the place, right? Because we need to stay on top of this case here. Yes, because as I said, there is more development that we're going to be covering at 8 o'clock tonight. Just stay tuned, my people. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining another live stream. Please like the stream, people. And if this is your first time seeing me on your screen, please subscribe to the channel. Let us continue with this interview over here on TikTok.
So that's a 2-person rape in our community.
Yes.
So make they never kill him. Like, I don't understand why they wait so long to kill him.
At the same thing, me I say, because from him rape the little boy, me never hear back anything about him because me move go Saint and go live with my mother. So me never really hear back anything about him until when me hear say the incident gone. But me hear about the raping incident with the little girl, but me still never know say him. I don't know. No police, nobody. Every time they report it, nobody no come down, they can't check.
So man in my community within shot machine there.
And the funny thing about the father, the boy, him rape and kill Shani, and him beard and go to road and sell corn. And Eva said to normally people are fair on him go beard. And him a go send people go beard. And then when he realize
him go wash off the blood off of him. That's why him go beard. Him go wash off the blood and change him clothes. Boy, them say him mad. Him head sick, but him have sense. Him know right from wrong. Him do. Go wash off him clothes, wash off the blood, right? Change, and then him go out, go help them search. Boy.
I said they start look fair and it get serious because him did that help too, you know. And this is say it get serious, he go around him house, go hide. And when he go hide now, him father start hide him. My other 2 little cousins them now, through them a fight of if you know say the father chop one of them in their head side and the other one in their neck. And I saw.
You hear that? The pooper chop him own family members, one in the head and one in the neck, almost kill them. That is the reason why them turn the jungle justice on him. Him can't go back in the neighborhood then. Me surprised them never burn down that they blasted house there. Me surprised. Me surprised them not burn down that the house they already down there. If a my community that there is no that they was with a burn down already. Burn down to the ground and bulldoze the whole of it. Flat.
Come them start chop him too because he realized say it a get out of hand because he might try to defend his son, which he know say him do it because the guy already confess say him.
Yes. Yes.
No, this just tough because the same way them take on my brother in 2015 and cut in throat and throw him in a hole and 10 years after because again with the same cut throat something and no come out of it for my brother them we go court 2 times and them throw the case. And the same boy what me go to school with.
You see, I'm the type of person like this, you know. Fire with fire. As she talk about that situation. As she talk about that situation, more and more people in Jamaica should be able to go up to FLA and apply for them license gun. Yes, more and more people. I'm a big proponent for that. If you're afraid of it, go to range and learn how to fire so you get more comfortable. Yes, if you're afraid to keep one in the head, you buy a gun with a safety on it for people. Yes, me can't live my life like a sitting duck. No way, Jose. Yes. Let us continue.
Is he mentally ill?
Him, me even say, I don't know him just, you know, you have some kids where, like, they're slow. Me just say him slow. He just slow. And I like somebody where mother not eat out a rubbish bin. If you send him go shop, go buy this, you not have to give him write it on paper for him go buy it and carry it back because of that you tell him. But he's slow.
He's not slow, him a the living devil. That is what he is. Him can't get no woman for lay down willingly to give it to him. Him no want to take money from him papa and go a back road or find a seller in a neighborhood for go buy some front from. Him decide say it much better off for him go take it. And another just front alone him want any hole him want push for him think through. My people. And he has been doing it ever since him little bit. Yes. And it take him murdering this little baby girl for him to lose his life. Him should have dead long blasted time. Him should have dead when him go to prison. How the jailer them met this boy come out of prison. Them never know say a little boy him going there for Bulgarian. Him only get 5 years for Bulgarian. No, sir. Him should have get life in prison for that. Yes. Life in prison. Him should have get 100 illness. You need to do something about this rape thing in Jamaica. Because this boy, you see, just like how people can actually get 15 years for a tie gun in a Jamaica, Yard Boss is calling tonight right here on the Yard Boss TV program to 100 illness. If you get caught raping somebody underage, a teenager, 15 years minimum, 15 years to life in prison. Yes, we need to do something about this right now, once and for all. The people, 15 years to life. No 5 years.
Yeah, but nobody never really evaluated like LV or
No, just when him Jovi, him did go first, and then that when him raped the little boy, and the little boy in high school now, and appear trouble, then trouble him.
See that?
Most boys, when they get molested, they don't talk about it because of the same thing. They call them Batman, and tell them they want it. And a lot of the members of the LGBTQ plus community as boys in Jamaica, they were molested by some man or some close family member, which is a man. Hence why a lot of them turn, if you listen to most of them, if you listen to Destiny's story, if you listen to Tiki's story, if you listen to most of them story, they were actually molested by somebody. Hence why
the guy in them 30s. The guy we do Froggy. Froggy we call him from where I got school.
in 30s.
Yeah.
I don't know why Froggy never grew up with the anger in him heart. Like I'm mad like yard boss. I'm picking up and go murder him. Froggy would have probably gone to prison. But at least this boy would not get to come and murder Shani. This is a sad case. A sad one, my people. You know? And when you're in this business, yeah, it's sad to say. But it's probably not the last one that is going to come. We need to learn from this, my people. All of the grandmothers, all of the grandfathers, all of the mothers, all of the fathers, them. If we don't have young children in our care, safeguard them. You want them to be children. Let us not send them to store by themselves. When they're traveling in the community, let them travel in packs. When they go to school, make them travel in packs. The people. Let us act like them the people that in a cherry garden and them the place there. Act overprotective of our children because our children are the future of Jamaica, land we love. Big up everybody in the chat, the people. Salute. Circle back for later on tonight at 8 o'clock. Let me call out on the name in the chat. I may not have the time to actually go through all of the messages, but let me go through and see what I can do here. Marie, big up yourself. Marie says she's watching from Canada. Beverly, big up yourself. I totally agree with you, Yard Boss. Kids going to the local shop is a regular thing in some communities. Yes, me I travel from me at 10 years old by ourselves, but we always travel in a pack. All right, so Trisha said, be careful who you trust with your child. Yes, the people. All right, so Calypso said, for the grandma, that is normal in her days to send a child to do errands. That is true. That is true. But this is modern times, and you have monsters lurking around the corner. All right. So Jennifer said, the grandmother is, Jennifer could blame the grandmother, but let us read what Jennifer is saying now. The grandmother wrong. She know about the boy. Why she send the little girl? Them need to stop sending the little children to shop. But Yard Boss, things and time change. Yes, yes, yes. So she gave me two answers in one, right? So, all right. All right. Yes, it's true. The grandmother wrong. The shop is far. It look like why them can't buy upfront them food and stop sending. Jennifer, and I'm telling you something, and everybody in Jamaica have it like that, where them can go a grocery store and just buy everything one time, When you think life easy, life not easy. If the people them will come a foreign, we say them a citizen of the United States of America, yes, and when them they are foreign, them a slave and them a slave and them a slave and them can't even take one vacation and them they are big foreign, my people. Them they are big foreign and them come a big foreign and them go work every single blasted day. to pay bills, and then drop down and dead. Would I rather go back on my blasted yard? Me, I tell you the truth. If me they are foreign, and me can't even take 1 week off from work and cock up my foot and say me not gonna work, me I go back on my yard. Me I go back on my yard. If me can't see my way, me just cover a lady a while ago, my people. Right? She said she did a foreign for 11 years. And for 11 years, she's working non-stop. 11 years, she only probably have 2 days off a week. If she don't go to work and she's sick one day, she can't get no pay. 11 years, no vacation. Would I go back home? To tell you the truth. Because what she's doing, she's working her way into the grave. At least when you're at Jamaica, you have the sun. Yes? You have the vitamin D by you. Yes? If you're hungry, you can go pick some mango off a tree. You can go and ping pong. But I say that to say this. If she dey foreign and she has struggled so, imagine some of the people them in our rural areas. Triple X, my virgin over there on TikTok. He did a video recently, the people, showing how the Chinaman them in a Jamaica divide up the food and sell them. He showed him say him go at the shop and somebody come at the shop and say send me $100 worth of mayonnaise. Triple X said I was shocked. $100 worth of mayonnaise, not the mayonnaise back, you know. $100 worth of mayonnaise. And then him go to the Chinaman and him say somebody just buy $100 worth of mayonnaise, and the Chinaman say yes, we sell $100 worth of ketchup, we sell $100 worth of cooking oil, we sell $100 worth of pepper, salt, and all of them things because the people them cannot afford to buy the big bottle at one time. So that is the reason why, Jennifer, that the grandmother have to send the little girl to the shop, because them not have it like that. Them not have it like some of our people them downtown in a Kingston, up in a them big house, where them can just go a Price Mark, them can go a Mega Mart and full up 2 and 3 grocery cart. The people. Yes? All right. Poor little girl. Go through a lot. Jesus, my God. All right. So let's see what Calypso said now. The same fear is the grandmother took the cab, but she lazy. Oh, so yeah, said no. The grandmother should have taken the taxi, but she lazy. Yeah, I understand that. But my uncle used to send me out a lot. Yes, yeah. It's normal, you know. They have us, and we are like the workers. Them don't feel like we're going away. They're probably preoccupied doing something else. Maybe the grandmother was cooking, making dinner because it was in at the 3 o'clock bells, and the grandmother wanted $100 bag of oil, and she wanted some ketchup or something. So she should go to the shop to go buy something to finish the food. Yes? So you don't know what the circumstances were why the grandmother sent her to the shop. Yes? The grandmother looks strong. She not even crying, too lazy. Well, put it this way. I wouldn't say the grandmother reaction is odd. No. The grandmother reaction is not odd. It probably been on liquor fully yet, right? But you can see that she's remorseful. Yes? She's not laughing, you know, like the lady over there in Mount Vernon, right? But I got a message from a family member, and the family member says she don't deal with stress and things like that easily, right? So yeah, I don't think it hit the grandmother yet. I don't think so. And I just hope she not blaming herself for what happened. And we should not blame her, but me can't tell you what to do already, right? Me can't tell you what to do. We are allowed to actually disagree in the public space, right? All right, so Sonia saying, sir, we Jamaican are not alert until something bad happen. Even the lady who say it happened steady knows say this man is a rapist. You're right, Sonia. You're right. We don't react until something sinister happen, right? And in communities, right? Whenever somebody grabs somebody, it's always hush hush. Nobody really talk about it. So the family members will know, but the general neighbors, they don't really know. And that is the reason why now we should push for the sexual offender registry to be public. Yes, to be public. And hopefully people will go and read it. All right. All right. She shop woman should let she hold on till someone going that way. My God, yes, you're right, Jennifer. You're right, especially at 10 years old by herself. Yes, big up yourself, Sashin in the chat. All right, all right. Let's see here. So Jolly say she sent a 10-year-old in a taxi to shop. If the shop is that near, why send her in a taxi? I just can't understand that part of the story. Well, the person who normally go with Shani to the shop got injured. He fell off his bicycle and he injured his back, right? And the grandmother is protective enough to say, I don't want to send Shani by herself walking because there's a lot of bushes. People may draw her in the bushes, right? So she sent her with a taxi. The taxi man run out of gas. The taxi man go for gas. Tell the baby girl, say, wait for him right here, so. But the shopkeeper allegedly sent her home. And that is when the boy take her away. The people, all right. I find it hard to believe that this monster is related to the little girl. He should not be on the street. Yeah, he's related to the little girl, father. Mr. Cook cousin, right? So the little boy is second cousin to Mr. Cook, right? So it's Mr. Cook mother, brother or sister is his second cousin. Just leave it like that, yeah. All right. I tell my daughter stop sending him because let me see where just if this so Jennifer said I tell my daughter stop sending him because a madman live down the road where we live. She no listen. You have your grandson or something? Okay. More than one madman live where my house is, and I'm afraid for my grandson. I pray not. Oh, yeah. Well, she have to start doing the right thing now. She have to start doing that. Big up yourself, Jane Cameron. Big up yourself. All right, so I shall say, trust no one. I blame the grandma. The community don't save. So a lot of people we're allowed to have our own opinions. A lot of people say that. Yes, a lot of people say that. All right. Why he never go jump his dad? You're right. Why the hell him never go in the house and go play a sword fight with him own a papa inside there? Yes. Why the hell him never go inside and go do that with the pupa? Where the pupa get for send him to Never Land. You're right. So Jennifer say 30-year-old and go to a 10-year-old. Jesus. He knows right from wrong, right? But it's like a what you would say, like something devilish in our brain. Something devilish in our brain. Him care with him ability attract somebody of the opposite sex, right? To do the normal course with him. Yes, so he decided I'm going to take it. Dylan Green, big up yourself, big up yourself. Jennifer again. All right, let's see. Casey, big up yourself. Let's see. J. John things, big up yourself. Boy, I may have a hard time pronouncing some of the names then, but bear with me. Mercy and Grace, big up yourself. Joanne, big up yourself. Marie, big up yourself. All right, my people, I'll see you guys. We reached the 1 hour mark. I'll see you guys again tonight at 8 p.m. Wow, good. Please like the stream and please subscribe to the channel if this is your first time seeing me on your screen. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.